I'm trying to get to where, like, there's not a shadow of my phone on my face, but that's not gonna happen because I'm too lazy to get up. If I could do that. Hi. Hello. It is day one. Actually, technically, right now it's day two of Halfoweenathon. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I need to go to bed, but I was like super tired and napped all evening. So I did read some, but I actually didn't read my Halfoweenathon books yet because I'm still trying to finish The Unnoticeables by Robert Brockway, which is like a horror book, sort of ish. It's spooky for sure. But I've got I think about like 80 pages left. And it is a pretty quick read, so it shouldn't take me long to finish the last bit. But yeah, kind of a late start to Halfoweenathon for me. But I want to go ahead and finish this, and then my first priority from my TBR will probably be this one, a deep horror that was very nearly awe, because it could actually count for, I think, like 3 of the challenges. At least 2, because it's short stories, so it's not a typical novel, and it's self-published, so it's an indie author. I think maybe there was another one that it could count for. Oh, published within the last 5 years. So this one's going to be my first priority, and then also Firestarter by Stephen King, because that would actually count for 2 of the challenges, and then the only one I'd have left is a book set in autumn, unless one of these is set in autumn. I don't know. You can't really tell from the description a lot. So that's my plan, is I would like to finish The Unnoticeables ASAP. Oh, also Monstrous Volume 3 will be, I will have to read that tomorrow if I want it to count for both this and the readathons I'm doing in April. So that's also top priority. And tonight it's 1 a.m. and I should go to bed, but guess what? I napped and now I'm not really that tired. So I might read another chapter or 2 in The Unnoticeables and then go to bed and hopefully get some sleep so that I'm not fucking tired again tomorrow. It's a vicious cycle sometimes, you know? Hey guys, it's actually Wednesday, so it's day 3 of Halfoweenathon. Didn't vlog yesterday. My bad. But I finished The Unnoticeables, which wasn't on my TBR, and I had already started it before the readathon, but I mean, it is a like horror comedy, so it's, you know, spooky. But I finished that. It doesn't really count for any of the challenges either. I don't know, I enjoyed reading it, but I don't think it was like that great. So I gave it 3 stars. And then I decided to read another book that was not on my TBR. But it was just a little graphic novel. I read Saga Volume 3. I had checked this out from the library and it was actually due like, I think like 4 days ago, so I need to return it today. But I wanted to just go ahead and read it so I could return it to the library. Also, I was counting it for one of my owls for that readathon, and I loved that one. I think that's been my favorite volume so far of that series. I gave it 5 stars. But I have finished one book that was actually on my Halfoweenathon TBR, and that's another graphic novel. It's volume 3 of Monstrous, and this was good. I gave it 4 stars. I feel like the story, I don't follow the story of this super well, and I think it's like partly because there's a lot of characters to keep track of. Maybe if I read them all in succession, that would be better because I would remember the characters better. But sometimes I had a hard time following what was going on, but I still really enjoyed it. And again, the art is just like 10 out of 10. It's so beautiful. I only have one hand. I don't know if I can show the art very well, but it's so good. So I gave that, I think I already said I gave 4 stars. But now I sort of barely started reading this last night, Firestarter by Stephen King. So I've made very little progress on Firestarter so far. I think I'm like 15 pages into it, but you know, I'm enjoying it fine so far. Oh, and check this out. I did find that this book says it's set in October, which means that I can count it for a book set in fall. So, boom! If I read this and the short story collection, I'd be good on all the challenges and watch the movie Firestarter. So it's now Friday. I got not much reading done last night because I once again fell asleep. I really need to get my sleep schedule sorted out because this just isn't working for me. But so far, I'm like 60 pages into Firestarter. For some reason, it feels like it's taking an eternity for me to read it, and it's not because I'm not enjoying it. It's just, I think maybe I went from The Unnoticeables, which was like a really quick read and had big font, and I flew through it, to this little mass market paperback that has tiny, tiny font. And so it's just taking me longer to read it. And I read the first story in the short story collection of Deep Horror That Was Very Nearly Awe. I think that's the right name. I've only read the first story, and I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. But the first story was one of the shorter ones in it, so yeah, I think I'm kind of trying to read both it and Firestarter simultaneously. So I'm hoping I have time to finish both and to watch Firestarter the movie, because I highly doubt that I'm going to have time to read The Midwich Cuckoos, which is kind of sucks because I was excited about that one, but strategically it was better for me to read these two first. And I'll be glad to get Firestarter read, because that's the book I've owned the longest on my entire unread bookshelf. That is the book that I've had since middle school, apparently, because it says it was deleted off my middle school library shelf. I don't remember getting it from my middle school, but I guess I did. Or maybe one of my sisters did. I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping I have time to do all that this weekend. I don't think I'll have much time to read tonight because I'm going to my sister's house to prepare for my other sister's birthday party thing that we're having Saturday, and then I'm going to that Saturday, so I won't have a ton of time Saturday either. I mean, I should have some, a little at least. But Sunday, which is the last day of Halfoweenathon, right? Yeah. And it's also Cinco de Mayo. Sunday, hopefully, I'll be able to get some good reading in. But, oh, I should mention that the reason Megan's not vlogging, and that she probably won't really be participating in Halfoweenathon very much, unfortunately, is because she had a family emergency and had to, she went to Michigan to see her family. I think, like, everything's okay, I think, but, she just wanted to go up there early. She was going to go next month or in July. I can't remember. But she just moved her trip up. So, unfortunately, she probably won't really be participating much in Halfoween. Hey, so it's Saturday. I'm in my car, obviously, sitting in my driveway, so my neighbors might think I'm a fucking weirdo. I realized I hadn't blogged. I hadn't vlogged today for Halfoweenathon or much yesterday, I don't remember. But I'm kind of failing at it, to be honest. Like, I don't know why I keep doing readathons, because I'm not good at them. But this week is just, like, my sleep schedule has been all out of whack, and so I kept napping in the evenings. And so I haven't got much reading done. I've just finished that one graphic novel, and I'm, like, only 60-some pages into Firestarter, and I've still only read the first short story in that short story collection. And I still have one full day to go Sunday, but I have like things I need to do, or that I want to do at least tomorrow, that I don't know if I'll have like a ton of reading time, so the chances that I will get either of those books finished are slim to nil, but we shall see. Right now I'm heading to Ozark to meet my sister to have like some drinks for her birthday. Anyway, that's my update. See you tomorrow. Hey, so it is midnight on Saturday, well, technically early Sunday morning, and I'm back from going out with my sister for her birthday. I've, taken my face off, gotten in my gym jams, and I think I'm going to read Firestarter for, maybe an hour or two before I go to bed, depending on how late I want to stay up. I've contemplated trying to find something shorter that I could, you know, try to finish the challenges, because I don't know if I can finish this by tomorrow. I have like still like 350 pages left, I think. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to stick with it and do the best I can. It's not the end of the world if I don't get the challenges done. So I'm in my car again, getting ready to go run some errands. Ooh. And I decided that I'm going to partially listen to the audiobook for Firestarter on top of reading it, because I don't think I have any chance of getting it done if I don't, because I have things I need to do today as well. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook in my car while I'm running my errands, and then I have like other things I need to do around the house, and I'll listen to it then as well, and also like physically read as much as I can, and fingers crossed that I can maybe get it done by like, you know, early this evening or late this evening, and then have time to watch the movie, but we'll see. Because if I do that, then the only challenge I will not have completed would be to read a book by an indie author. But I did at least read the first short story in that book, so I feel like that partially counts. So it's now 9 o'clock at night, and there's no chance in hell that I'm finishing Firestarter. I probably still have over 200 pages left. Yeah, it just didn't work out. I had a video I wanted to do today, and I'm still in the process of editing it, and I hope to have it up tonight. It's a Halfoweenathon related video. So I spent a good chunk doing that, and I listened to some of the audiobook while I was running my errands, but I can't really listen to it while I'm editing because I have to listen to what I'm editing. Kind of bummed that the only thing I finished was a graphic novel. I failed Halfoweenathon pretty hard, but it was still fun, and, you know, fun to get a little spooky in the middle of the year. I think I'm gonna conclude my vlog there. I will go ahead and finish Firestarter, and maybe I'll even watch the movie afterwards. I don't know. And if you have any suggestions for, like, how we can make this, like, more fun and maybe more interactive, then let me know. I know a lot of readathons do like a group book, so if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know. Also, I know a lot of readathons do Twitter sprints, so I don't know, just let me know. I don't participate in any of those things because I'm very much more of a like casual readathoner, but if there's something that you guys would like to see next year, then let me know. How many times can I say let me know? Alright, see you later. Bye.